Hello my friend, thank you for clicking to this video, and here I am with another video. On this video I will show you how you can do the carpet of this 1996 Ford Grand Marquis. For some of you, maybe this will be totally new. You never seen it before. But for some of you who have been working on this tray, this is basic. We do this a lot, so often. So this is basic upholstery for a lot of people who have been working on this tray for a long time ago. And for those who are learning, I will show you step by step how you can make the carpet from scratch. That tool, it is very important before you start. And other thing, you have to be positive in case if you don't have experience. In case if you don't have experience working on car, don't expect for something perfect at the end. Why? Because you don't have experience. But remember, practice it is very important to get experience. And this is the Ford, and you can see him on the back. The customer wants something like original, but here is this carpet is discontinued. They only have it in color black and brown. They don't have this color, so that's what I will make it from scratch. As you can see the carpet, you can see the bump on the center. It's a big. Plus right here, you can see it's not straight. That is what it makes difficult. That will require a little bit experience, but don't worry, I will show you how you can do it. You have to remove all those plastic, you have to remove the seat. I am not going to show you how you can remove everything, and I am removing the seat belt. You will remove everything. Just be careful in case if you don't have experience. Take a note, take picture in case if you don't remember how to put everything back. Just be careful, don't scratch the paint, don't break those plastic. Are so easy to remove it. Look at, I removed the center post plastic. So simple. It had click. You can use a flat screwdriver, but be careful, don't scratch the paint. I am using a special tool, the one what I used to remove the door panel. I push it, and then I create pressure, and then I lift, and you can see it. This plastic, it is hard to remove it, not like some other new car. You can see those plastic, those tips, and on the car is like a tin nut. So this guy, see the mark? I will put the mark on the floor of the car. I will put the mark on the padding carpet, and I will put the mark on the new carpet. See? Very, very important. Those will be guide you when you are going to put this carpet right there. To put a few mark, not just put one, put a few. I put some mark, and I going to the customer wanna heel pad right here. This car doesn't have it, so I will just mark in there. Just be careful, make sure that heel pad has to be exactly under the gas pedal and the brake. I am drawing a line because on the new carpet I will put them on that direction. I am drawing a line right here. I will cut it. I will cut it. That's what I am putting those marks in there. See right there. Why I am putting those marks in there? Because I need to stretch the old carpet. I need to straight it to put them onto the new and cut the new one by the old one. I am removing the old carpet, and you can see the padding is coming with the carpet, and you can see the floor with the car. I will put a perfume. I will clean it, the floor, and just be careful when you are removing because it has some cable, and make sure to make it go through the hole, and the carpet is out. This is a perfume. I will put a couple times perfume. I will let it dry, and I already removed some the vacuum. I used the vacuum, and here is the old carpet. I am cutting right here. You can see when I am cutting, the carpet is straight. Same thing right here. I will cut it right here, and you can see it. Okay, and same thing on the back. I didn't show you, but I did the same thing on the back. Mark those holes where the seat is bolt, and Don't cut the carpet exactly like the old one. No, give it some extra. Give it some extra. You will need it at the end. This carpet, it is a cut pile carpet. It's not a trunk lining. It's not an outside. It is a cut pile, real carpet. There are three kinds of cut pile. The cheapest one, the middle one, and the expensive one. This is the middle carpet. It doesn't stretch at all, but you have to force it. I will show you how you can force it to stretch. See right there, I am marking where the heel pad is gonna be. I cut him on the line. See, I'm not cutting exactly like the old one. I'm giving some extra all around. So right here, I want you to pay attention. Right here, you can see right there. And that is the heel pad that I will use. Just put them on top. I will give you like a mild sanded. Just a very, very sanded. The heel pad. Then I will put glue. You can see them right there. It is a flat piece carpet. I put glue. The glue that I am using is called land down top and trim glue. And I will put a glue right here too. Sometimes I wrap those plastic with leather or vinyl. Sometimes when the customer asks for it. If you are using an industrial sewing machine, but those one for cloth, you won't be able to sew it. It has to be industrial sewing machine for car interior, for upholstery, in order to do this. In case if you want to do the carpet and you don't have those industrial upholstery sewing machine, don't put that plastic. Don't put that helmet. You won't be able to sew it on a cloth machine. Right here, this is hard because you have to put the carpet inside the machine. You have to wrap with this carpet, and you can see me doing it. But if you have experience doing this, you know we do this all the time. We do this all the time. Yes, in case if you have experience, you might have a hard time doing this. And I'm not going to tuck in there. I just cut the thread on and I will tie those threads from behind. That is the right thing to do it. You can see them on there. You can see the back of the carpet too. A lot of people use outside for the floor or trunk lining for the floor of the car. I don't recommend you to use those kind of carpet. Those one are for a trunk or for a speaker box, but no for the floor. Okay, you can see that floor right there is uneven. I will put a sheet board on top, but I will make those holes for those plastic in case if a lot of water go inside. That water can come out by removing those plastic. And I am leaving like a hole on the sheet board in case if the customer want to remove those plastic. I put glue. You see me putting glue, but in case if the customer want to remove everything, he will be able to do it like in 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes. See? And I put a sheet board on the 4 sizes, back and front. Then after that, you're going to measure me the width and the length. Then you're going to take the measurement to cut the floor carpet padding or insulation. Whatever the measurement is, you have to go and cut that piece. 65 by 72. I will use this insulation. There is another insulation, look like this, but it's thicker, and that is for house. This is for a car. And I put glue on all the carpet padding. And same thing right here on the floor of the car. Same thing. Don't put a lot of glue. It is not necessary. You will wasting glue if you put a lot of glue. I will put glue in the entire floor, and I did put glue on the entire carpet padding. One time. one time, not a little by little, one time. Then I bring the padding and I had to put a black line on top of the middle of that bump. If you haven't followed my Spanish upholstery YouTube channel, maybe you haven't seen me using a different carpet padding. And there are a lot of different padding in there. This is easy to work with it. There is a lot of different kind of insulation that is hard to cut it, and you see it have to be so sharp, or your razor blades. You have to cut it with razor blades. But this is easy to work with it. You have to cut all those holes where the air bend is and where the seat is bolted. You have to cut it. You can see if I want to glue it, it is easier. Right here, you have to mold in exactly like the shape of that floor and cutting all the excess material. Don't leave nothing excess in there. If you leave excess padding, that it might not go in, or will be hard to go in. So cut them exactly like how the old one was. Okay, I already put the insulation. On that bottle, I have a hot water. It is so hot. I will spray hot water in the entire carpet. Why hot water? This carpet doesn't stretch at all. By me applying hot water, I made the carpet flexible. And if I apply on top of the hot water, I put a steamer, I will remove any wrinkle in case if at the end has wrinkle. And I will use the heat gun. Why heat gun? Because I will force this carpet to stretch on those areas. See, I will need the hot air in there to force it to stretch a little bit. I am not going to put a stitch. I will spray glue the entire carpet. I will spray glue at one time, and I will do the same on the floor of the car. Spray glue one time. This is a land down tap and trim glue, and take like 3 or 4 minutes to dry. If it dry and it doesn't stick, but you apply hot air, you will activate the glue and will stick to the floor. See, I am putting glue in there too. Don't put a lot of glue. It is not necessary. Just think about it if you want to remove the carpet, to run cable behind, or run put an amplifier. The customer or the person who install the amplifier has to run cable under the carpet. So make it easier for them. The floor has the glue already. The carpet has glue already. And I am bringing the carpet inside. So this might be a hard for you. This might be a challenge for you. This might be a nightmare for you if you don't have experience. Don't expect for something perfect at the end if you don't have experience. There, I am making sure to put the carpet right there. I will put those marks. I will make sure to line those marks. See, the carpet have a line from the front all the way to the back. And you can use a hammer in case if you don't want to hit it with your hand. And using my hand, I am not hitting hard, just enough to mold in the carpet. See, I got the area. Why I am working on this area first? Why? Because there is the helper, and it's very important to be straight. See, I am putting hot air right now on that area. Why hot air? Because First, the glue have been dry already. It is dry. And then have like a special shape in there. And I need to force the carpet. I need to force it to stretch a little bit because it doesn't have a stitch. I didn't put a stitch. The customer wants something close to the original. If I put a stitch, it's not gonna be close to the original. We'll have a stitch. And I cut the extra material. Always, always. I give extra. I prefer cut a little bit at the end to be running short. That is that part in there. You can see it's exactly under the gas and brake pedal. So then I will work the passenger side. The passenger side is way easier than the driver's side. And you might asking why, because it doesn't have the helmet. I will apply hot air in there, and at the end I will put the steamer. Just make sure to give it like a nice look, well done job at the end, but that will be at the end. I remove all the wrinkles in case if it have it. See, I am applying a hot air in there. If you don't have a heat gun, make sure to use a industrial hair dryer. I have to be industrial. Right there require patience, a little bit of skill. See, I apply the hot air. The carpet is a little bit hot, and I am forcing it. Zero wrinkle at the end in there. Zero, no wrinkle. See, I unglue it. It's not a big deal. In case if something is not right, you have to unglue it. And I cut the excess material in there. Then I put all the way up, the way in the carpet. I didn't remove the kick panel. It is not necessary. Sometimes I remove it, on this time not, because it is easy to put the carpet under the kick panel. So easy. That's why I didn't remove it. It will take me like 1 minute or less to remove it, but I didn't. Just put the carpet under, and that area is done. You can see it. You will see him at the end. Right here is a little bit harder because the shape that it have, but it's not a big deal. Check right here. See, it has glue. First I put water, then I put glue, and now I am putting water, hot water. Very important. Hot water made the carpet flexible. Flexible, but it doesn't stretch. But when you apply hot air, you will force it to stretch a little bit, enough to mold it to that shape of the floor. I cut them right there because I have to put some cable through it. It's not a big deal. Just make sure don't make the cut too big. The seat will cover the area, so right here I change the camera because I want you to see it right here. I will show you this area. I am not going to show you the other side. Both sides are the same, but you watching me how I do one, you will get the idea how to do the other one. I'm not going to show you 100%. I will leave some area that I'm not going to show you, but that would be the easy one. I guess you, by watching me how I'm doing it, you will do the rest. And I am applying hot air right here, and I force the carpet. I force it to stretch a little bit, enough to remove the wrinkle. And look right there, see right there. You won't be able to mold in that carpet right there without hot water, without applying hot air. You won't be able to mold it. You have to put a seam. You have to put a stitch in there. You will have to put a stitch. You can use the cheapy carpet, but not strand lining, no cut pile, but you have to put a seam on the cheapy carpet. This is not cheap carpet. This is the middle one, cut pile. See, I am forcing it. At the end I will put a steamer, and you will see how beautiful will come out. Right here, very important, don't cut it too short. Leave it longer, don't cut it too short. Cut the excess carpet. and I put them on there. See, the bag is almost done. I am using a razor blade, just trimming, almost like the old one. Don't leave it too long in there because the seed might not going to go in. And then you have to cut all those holes. The hole where the seed is bolted, the hole for the seal bed, and then you have to put all those plastic that you remove, you have to put it back. At the end, I will clean those plastic. I will put some special liquid to make it look shiny at the end. And I will clean the rubber too because it is like dirty. But that is not a big deal. A heavy duty, the grease will remove everything that is on that rubber. And I am putting that molding. So simple, and same thing right here. You have to put all those molding. And then putting back the seat belt. That seat belt is done. Right here, I just made the hole for the where the back seat is bolting. And you can see right there, here is where it comes the fan part, the steamer, the miracle tool. This is the miracle tool. If you don't have a steamer, use those kind of iron that have like a steamer, and it will make it look better than nothing, but it's way better to use the steamer. Way better to use the steamer. See? This is time. This made the carpet look way better. And most of the carpet you can apply the steamer. It's forcing to molding. It is forcing. You are more forcing the carpet to molding. Look how beautiful this carpet it is come out. It is not done yet, but look at steamer. You can buy the steamer on Amazon. You will pay around $300 on Amazon, less than that. Just make sure to use the right steamer because there are a lot of steamers that is not appropriate for upholstery because it doesn't get hot like the way we want it. Look the carpet. It is done. I use a plastic brush to clean it, and I vacuum, and I put like some liquid on top to make it look beautiful. You might asking, why you, MECA, why you made this carpet and you didn't buy it? This is a 1996 Ford. The original carpet on that color, it is discontinued. They have it on black, but they discontinued that color. That's what I am making. That's what I made this carpet. But look at the end. So beautiful. For you who are learning this trade, you might think this is impossible. You might think this is too hard for you. But you haven't tried it. Don't think it that way if you haven't tried it. Don't think it that way. That would be a big mistake. First try it. And apply that technique that I am showing you here. Use this technique. Will help you. Maybe it's not gonna come in perfect. Maybe it's not gonna be like, wow. But you are trying. At least you are trying to do it. The first one might come ugly. The second one, you might correct some mistake. But the third one will be way, way better than the first one. We have been working on this trade for a long time ago. We have been walking to all those things. But look at, we practice it. And practice made that perfection. With practice, you will get it better and better. Don't think this is impossible if you haven't tried it. And you know what? You have been learning. You have been working on furniture and you never try it. Or you have been working in upholstery, you never tried to do something like this. You know what? I am giving you an idea how you can do it. A complete idea. I'm showing you the secret. You know, there are a lot of guys who have been working in upholstery and they don't like to show secret. I don't know if we call this a secret, but they don't like to show. I'm showing you right here. I didn't show you 100%, but I show you the hardest thing, the most important thing on this. I am not hiding nothing. What happened if the floor of the car have a more bump than this one? There are other techniques to apply with the same carpet. No stitch. Another technique. This is not the only technique how you can make a carpet without stitching with those bumps. It's not the only one. There are 2 more techniques. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. And my friend, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, feel free to do it. You will learn a lot about upholstery and you will help me to grow my YouTube channel. So thank you so much and see you on another video.